What's good, y'all? I know it says Hump Day Tap In, but we on a Throwback Thursday, so we're going to throw back to yesterday on Wednesday. I'm going to get it right today. What's good, y'all? Let me do my thing. What's good, y'all? We live on Throwback Thursday, baby. It's the LAX Tap In with your boy BG. We set up here, man, thanks to the supporters, baby. We boost on ground, on the move, man. So I'm going to get y'all up to date on the star status level, if you know what I mean. Yeah, baby. We live from the West Coast, baby. You know the best coast. On a Throwback Thursday, how many of y'all remember that movie Baby Boy? Huh? Shout out to everybody out on the West Coast. Where are my star status folks at, man? They showed up deep at the meet and greet. So we're going to show a little love to my star status folks tonight, especially from the prayers, baby. It all starts with leadership from the top down. You know what I mean? Leadership through action. So we're going to talk a little bit about the prayers. So shout out to Star Status, man. Y'all share this in the Star Status groups. Where all the Star Status folks at, man? Y'all tap in with your boy on this West Coast Thursday. We got our Facebook user, baby. That's what's up. Always needed a Facebook user, baby. Make sure if you're watching with StreamYard for the first time, you go register and put a face with the name. But thank you, Facebook user, for checking in, baby. That's 2 for 2, baby. Shout out to Facebook users out there. Green badges checking in. What's up, Ruben? Where are my green badges in? Y'all check in, baby. What up, Domingo? I see you, baby. From the east to the west, baby. Florida to the west coast. I see you, Domingo. That's what's up, baby. Thank you for checking in. We got the prototype on the line. What's good, girl, up here in Lansing, Michigan? We see you. What's good, y'all? We are on the Throwback Thursday Tap In, baby. It's the LAX live Tap In. I'm sure y'all can hear me. Everybody's commenting. Everything's working well. I got the studio set up here on the move, baby. We're in LA. So thank you to the 120 some odd supporters that we have keeping the lights on. That helps us get boots on ground because you know why? Gas ain't fucking cheap. And neither is BDG content, man. So thank you to the 120 some odd subscribers, baby, because without y'all, we wouldn't be able to be on the move and be able to tap in and give y'all an update from a boots on ground perspective. It's got implications, y'all, because if you don't know, we played the Rams this year on the road. So we're going to talk a little bit about that, man. Where all my star status folks at, baby? Y'all pop up and say what's up to your boy. Here she go right there. She representing Lansing. Where all the West Coast folks out there at star status at? That's right, baby. You just a baby boy. You're not the real McCoy, baby. We out here in these streets. You know what I mean? But man, the weather was beautiful when I showed up here yesterday, and then all of a sudden it seemed like the Pacific Northwest weather followed me down from Seattle when it showed up here, and it became overcast, but still nice t-shirt weather, man. So we got an update from a boots on ground perspective here in LA. So if you're a LA West Coast Cowboy fan tuning in, we appreciate everybody tuning in. We're live on Build Different Group page. We're live in OAT, baby. That's right, official America's team. Over 21,000 diehard fans, baby, since 2016. And we're also live on YouTube. So shout out to all the folks on YouTube tuning in with your boy today, baby. It is a Throwback Thursday. We're just throwing back to yesterday on Wednesday. It's a star status level update. So we're going to talk about it as we get the studio set up. So I appreciate everybody tuning in with me today. We are in no hurry. I kind of wanted to go live on my phone, but then I was like, nah, I want to kind of give some folks some advance notice. So I set it up so in the studio I can give you guys a full perspective here of being boots on ground. And I wanted y'all to be able to see everything, you know what I mean, on a clear level as we tap in. We're going to talk a little bit about some Cowboy updates and things like that. Y'all know I'm not an X's and O's guy, but we're going to talk about the draft a little bit. We're going to talk about what Michael Irvin had to say. You know, normally I'm on Michael Irvin's head because he's like pro Cowboys, right? All the time, like he's pro Jerry Jones in the media. Can y'all relate? Am I speaking to somebody here? I see you by the Cannabis Cowboy, baby, in Denver. I'm going to see you soon, baby, in a matter of a few weeks. So I appreciate you tapping in, showing the love. It's a Green Badge supporter right there off in Colorado. That's right, man. I'm going to be live with your boy, by the Cannabis Cowboy, on 420, man. I can't wait for that concert on 419, man, with Too Short, E40, And yeah, you know, all them other folks you got on there, man, it's going to be exciting. Thanks for tapping in, Bob. Appreciate it. What's up, Wendy? I see you. Appreciate you checking in. Green Bed support. She says we love Boots on Ground. That's right. We're not an X's and O's page. So if you're just tuning in for the first time, you're trying to wonder, you know, what's going on here. Like, you know, we really connect fans at live events on social media. You know what I mean? So I want to especially thank, you know, the president, as you guys can see. Oh, I don't have the, yeah, do I have that up? There we go. As you guys can see this photo right there. That's me and the press kid. That wasn't last night, but that was back in 2018. So shout out to the prayers. I'm going to show a little bit of love because, you know, one thing you got to do when your boots on ground is, man, you got to check in with your family. You know what I mean? And let them know you coming, man. You know, because some family will really show you some love. And of course, you know, there's always that family out there, you know, they're going to hate. They're going to act like you glad that you showed up, but really they just hating on you, right? Am I relating to somebody today? Can somebody feel what I'm saying? But we're live here on the West Coast, baby. And I got in probably, I want to say I left. You guys see me. I went live here on the BDG page. I was wheels on ground at that point, headed down. I drove down 18 hours straight. I know that's probably not safe. I know a lot of folks will say, oh, it's too many hours. You know, I'm retired military and say, oh, there's too much time behind the wheel. But look, man, it's beautiful going down the West Coast, you know, the West Coast. And, you know, I just had to make some good time. So luckily there was no traffic. But got here, I want to say Wednesday, you know, early that morning and had to get some rest, popped up. So I showed some love to the supporters. I've been on the move. And before we get into the meat of things, I've been on the move and I've been sharing some content with my supporters here. So shout out to all the green badges checking in here today. You know, I want to show some love to my green badges, especially the 4 folks. We're looking for 2 brand new supporters on this broadcast today, baby. We're on the West Coast, the best coast. So we're looking for 2 brand new supporters today on the quest for the 6-pack. Why? Well, for one, you see we're boots on ground. That's how we get around. So thank you to the 120 some odd supporters. Help me get to my goal of 150 before we tee off. That's right, at the NFL Draft, April 29th. That's right, with Top Golf. I've got an exclusive event set up for my supporters that are going to be there. These folks right here. So look for 2 brand new supporters. Hit that green badge right there. This is Women's History Month as we close it out. And this prize is for the ladies. So shout out to the prototype. She actually got on here. She's a green badge supporter now, been a long time supporter of Gang Gang. Now she's over here officially with green badges. Shout out to my man Dro, especially as well in Bakersfield. I'll be seeing y'all out there in Bakersfield. Dro, thank you for signing up. I know you and your boy Johnny Wheels, y'all roll deep over there. So shout out to the Bakersfield Cowboys. We're going to be linking up here Saturday. 1 star, 1 family. We're going to be talking about that. Shout out to my man RC. RC retired Air Force, man. This guy is retired Air Force in Alaska. Man, we got fans out here in Alaska, y'all. And then shout out to my girl Mindy who signed up too as well. So we're looking for 2 more folks. And then once we get these 2, I'm going to give this away in the secret group over there. It's going to get you a chance, a 1 in 6 chance of winning what's in this pack. Now, this is Women's History Month. So remember, this is a ladies' prize. So men, you can sign up, become a supporter. Ladies too as well. Ladies, you're going to love this. It's going to come in handy, I'm telling you. So let's get back to it, man. We live from the West Coast. So y'all make sure you give me a shout out. You know the drill. If you're watching the show for the first time, especially on YouTube, where my YouTube folks at? Somebody from YouTube check in over there. Let me know y'all are live and kicking over there. But if you're watching for the first time, do me a favor, tap in, leave me a comment. Let me know where you're watching from. I couldn't believe, you know, RC followed me from Alaska for a while. He had been checking in on the shows. And then he finally subscribed because they got a gang of Cowboy fans up there in Alaska that like to meet up and do that stuff. So he wanted to become the guy up there on Boots on Ground. So shout out to my man RC, green badge supporter, supporting the content here. If you don't know what I'm talking about, just hit that green badge. It'll put you in that group and you get a 1 in 6 chance of winning. So we live here on the West Coast, baby, the best coast. Like I said, 18 hours took me to get down. You know, I had to get some Z's. Then I had to check in, man. You know, and I checked in with my man, the president. Y'all heard me say his name here before. I told you that's his picture of him and I right there. Where my star status folks at? For a number of reasons. Like I said, this photo goes back down to 2018 where he recognized myself and also my man, West Coast Cowboy, you know, as social media bloggers and influencers, you know what I mean? They gave me an award and awarded us at one of his events. So I thought that was pretty cool. It's the first time somebody had ever done that in terms of all of the efforts going back into Official America's team. And so to kind of give you an idea, I'll just share it with you and I can show you better than I can tell you. So if you don't know who Cowboy Kev is, next time when you're on Google and you want to look up something, I want you to type in this on Google. I want you to type in star status Cowboys connection. Okay. And then this is what's going to come up, right? So you're going to put it in there on the top. You're going to put star status Cowboys connection, as you can see it right there, right? Right there at the top. And then you're going to come down, you're going to find their Instagram page there. That's their official site here. I'll just open this up and share this with y'all too as well. But if you come down, you see this here. It says how this Cowboys fan club went from a backyard to stadiums. I want you to click on that. And for those of y'all tuning in here today, we're going to talk about star status a little bit. So I'm going to show my man DePrez a little bit of love. So you guys don't know. I mean, this started with a bunch of guys. His club started with a bunch of guys in the backyard who were fans of America's team. So shout out to star status. Shout out to all the backyard boys. You know what I mean? And shout out to the press, because yesterday they showed me some ultimate love. Like on a moment's notice, I contacted my man, and then I got to meet him at the GS over there, the district. You know what I mean? On Crenshaw. If you follow me on stories here, if you've been following the content, especially the supporter group, I've been posting over there. You guys know what I'm saying? They set up a meeting. He got some of his folks from his club to come down there, and they showed some love, man. We had some drinks. You know what I mean? We had some chicken wings. We got to eat a little bit, do some fellowship and brotherhood. Shout out to my man, Dougie Doug. You know what I mean? Shout out to my man, Drew, that watches here. You know, meeting folks that actually watch your content and support it. You know what I mean? I thought that was pretty cool. So shout out to those folks at Star Status. But going back to this article here, you know, this was written in June of 2017. So, you know, we have history here with Star Status. But if you didn't know for the first time and you're tapping in, I want to make sure on this West Coast tap in here today that you're aware of who Star Status Cowboys Connection is, because there's very big news they got coming out on Monday. Very big news. The president just shared with me. Very big news about expansion. Y'all always heard me talk about expansion here. Expansion is always on the agenda, right? But you can go over there and check out this story. As you can see, there's my man, DJ Kai. Y'all remember Antoine Woods, right? There's Antoine Woods. Antoine Woods did an event in LA where Star Status came out and supported. It was pretty cool. 100 backpacks. Went to some kids. There's that link there. You can check that out too as well. Star Status was there. Shout out to One Star One Family. You can see my man DJ Kai was there too as well. And we're going to talk about that. We're going to be live, boots on ground in Bakersfield. Come Saturday, baby. That's right. I'll be telling y'all boots on ground as we tap in on the West Coast here today. But go down to Google, like I said, check on, you know, type in Star Status Cowboys Connection. For all of my bloggers out there, you just seen that. You understand the importance of keywords and search engine optimization, baby. That is first page rankings, right? I know I'm talking to somebody out there. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. First page rankings, number 6, baby. You know what I mean? All clicks matter. So y'all go over there and y'all check that out, man. I appreciate y'all tuning in. Let's get some more shout outs to see who's checking in with us. Facebook user says, great seeing you last night. I don't know who that is. That's another Facebook user, but it's obviously one of the folks that was there. So I don't know. Is that Drew? Is that you? Who is that? Is that Big Chuck? Who is that, man? Who is y'all that was tuning in? I appreciate y'all showing love last night. Feeding your boy, you know what I mean? Drinks is good over there at the district, so shout out to the district over there at GS. Sarah says, I like how you think. That's what's up. I appreciate that. I appreciate that. And what we're doing here, you know, on this West Coast trip is, you know, we're wheels on ground / boots on ground. We're down here connected every off season. A lot of folks, y'all hear me say this all the time. 85% of the Dallas Cowboy fan base is asleep right now. Like on that bed, you'll see OAT, they over there on the bed like this right now. That's how they look over there. That's 85% of the fan base right now, baby. They sleep, man, because it's the off season. They're not tuning in, and they're not 15%ers. You know what I mean? Nevertheless, much less tuning into what's going on with Cowboys in terms of free agency, right? Everybody heard the news today. Bobby Wagner signed with the Rams. 50-something million. I know. It's like, how does LA continue to do it? LA just keeps, like, they're printing money over there. I don't know. But then we got salary cap boys. Look, y'all going to get me started early. Salary cap boys, as we talk about the 85%. If you're a 15%er, you're tuning in here today, I appreciate that. Speaking of the West Coast, checking in from Compton right there, Green Bay supporter. Appreciate that. Dr. M is tuning in. Appreciate the love from Compton. We got more from Compton coming. As y'all know, we always got something cooking in the pot, baby. Shout out to my girl, Wendy. She said, well, shit, Wagner. I know, it was kind of, it's just fodder. I don't think there was anything to it. If y'all remember about 3 weeks ago, when they said Bobby Wagner just had left Seattle and they were like, oh, he was going to be at the Star. Remember this dude on Twitter reported he was going to be at the Star over the next 3 days. We were going to find out some information. They were going to massage those talks, right? Shout out to Robert Kraft, as we was going to massage those thoughts, if you know what I'm saying, right? The fake-ass Patriots, the fake-ass want to be America's team. Shout out to Robert Kraft. As we talk about, they wanted to massage that. You know what I mean? Nothing ever happened. Nothing materialized. Just like nothing ever materialized with Von Miller. As Von Miller went over there, signed with the Bills, as they said, Dak was trying to recruit him. Like, look, I don't care about who's recruiting who. At least do like what Micah Parsons did. Micah Parsons went and added folks on Twitter. You know what I mean? It at least shows me proof. Shout out to Micah. But don't tell me about it and we don't net the guy. But we lose Bobby Wagner again. We don't lose him, but obviously the Rams get him, as we check in here from LAX today. That's breaking news here today. So not a lot of Cowboy fans are not happy about that. But as we talk about the salary cap boys, how does the Rams continue to just make moves like this with our salary cap boys? Not so much, right? How you doing, Candy? Appreciate you checking in. She says, hello, cousins. If you're watching for the first time, do me a favor. Leave me a comment. Let me know where you're watching from, especially if you're like from Alaska. Shout out to my man, RC. We got folks in Canada, folks in the UK here. A lot of folks from different regions of the world follow us here. So if you're in some far reach, we like to know where we're getting our content to. So please leave me a comment. Let me know where you're watching from. There she is. Lady Vice in the building. I see you, girl. Cowboy Up family. Thank you. Yeah, exactly. Man, it's going to be special in Vegas. I'm telling y'all. You know what I mean? As we get back to that, help me get to my goal of 150 before we tee off. That's right. We got an exclusive meet and greet. I've got 2 well-known household names that's going to be at this event. It's going to be announced here later as we get up to the event on the 29th. That's for my supporters. And if you're not there, you can't physically be there, don't trip. Once you sign up, the next 2 that sign up, it's going to put you in this secret group there on this side, right? On this side. Y'all know where I'm trying to go. So hit that green badge, baby. Help me get to my goal. We're going to be live virtually where you can check it out. Now, there's also going to be an option, too, if you're not a supporter and we come over there and you want to check it out, there'll be a pay-per-view option. That's right. It'll be the first ever BDG pay-per-view. Folks maybe don't want to pay $4.99 a month, or you just want to check in. That's right. For 99 cents, baby, for free 99, you can check in. That's 99 cents. So stand by for the link. Make sure and scroll up to the top here, the event section. So that way you can learn more about that stuff. Yeah. Wagner went to the Rams. Last I heard. That's correct. Domingo says they know somebody we don't know. I don't know. It's like, I don't know. Maybe some folks say fuck that salary cap like they say fuck them picks. But not the Cowboys. You know what I mean? The Cowboys front office going Cowboy front office. And let's talk about that today. Let's go ahead and skip to that. I want to share some news with y'all coming from the Playmaker, baby. As we talk about 88 here, out here in LA. Michael Irvin's part of NFL Network. So a lot of times he's out here in LA. But he was on Fox. And I want to share something with y'all that I found. And I want y'all's thoughts on this. So let me get this queued up here. All right. Let me make sure. Let me make sure I got the sound in there right quick. I should have had this ready already. I apologize. Make sure we got the sound up for y'all. But check out what the Playmaker had to say very quickly. Normally I'm on Michael's head because, he's always pro-Cowboys. And even when it's obvious and we want him to be going against the grain, now he's out here going against the grain. I want y'all to hear these remarks had to say, and I want y'all to chime in and let me know your thoughts about it right quick.
There's no way you can say this team is better. It's what area are you trying to get better in? On the football field or in the financial salary cap area? What area has been the dominant thought here? And obviously, it's been the salary cap. So we can't say that they're getting any better on the football field. There's no way.
So does Michael have a point? I think a lot of folks have been saying this. As Ted Sartalis checks in here, says, we aren't going to do shit this year, but barely win a division. If we're not getting better, I think Michael brings up that point here as he's going contrarian, it seems. You know, that was brought up on Fox. I'll share that link here. Actually, that was brought up by Inside the Star via Mike Ducey over at Fox. But I'll share that link in here if you guys want to go over there and check out that a little bit further as we check in on some Cowboy news. I mean, we lost a lot of folks, but we've retained folks that we've had essentially, but we lost some key players. So how the heck have we gotten better? Well, he brings up the point. I think we've gotten better on the salary cap more so than we've gotten on the field. Do you all agree? Y'all let me know. Throw me a comment up there, especially if you watch it for the first time. Let me know where you watch it from. As Sarah checks in right there, she says, preach, playmaker. But as we marinate on that a little bit, throw your comments up here. Let's get back to the West Coast. So I met up with Star Status Cowboys Connection. Y'all have seen me feature him here before, Cowboy Kev. Shout out to Kevin Harris. You know what I mean? Hashtag keep it football. Know the part, be the part. Know the part, act the part, be the part. So shout out. Let me get that right. You know, they got some expansion coming, and he shared some inside news with me that they'll be putting out on Monday. And it's got to do with Cowboy fans on the East Coast. And when you think expansion in the East Coast, if you do the math, you kind of figure what I'm saying. But you want to stay tuned. I know they're going to be putting that out. We're going to have him here featuring those folks and that expansion. So I wanted to come down here and check in with my guy. You know, when I was down here, I'm on my way out to Bakersfield. So shout out to DJ Kai, One Star One Family. I know everybody's getting hyped on getting out there. Last week, they were doing boots on ground, you know, logistics, figuring out how they were going to set everything up out there at Silver Creek Park. It's a lot of room out there. The weather's going to be 82 degrees. I already checked it, baby. It's going to be sunny and 82 in Bakersfield. So make sure you dress warm if you're going to be out there. And shout out to my man, Johnny Wheels. Shout out to my man, Dro. The Green Badges here. I'm going to be linking up with them out there and all my supporters out there at the event for the One Star One Family first annual potluck unity event. So shout out to all the Star Status folks that'll be out there. But I know the Prez wasn't going to be there. So I wanted to make sure while I was here in LA to check in with them. And they shared the expansion news about, you know, what they're doing with their club. So shout out Star Status folks that are watching. Y'all got some big news that's coming. I'll be excited to link up with Kevin and share more details with you as that develops here over the next few days. But they showed me a lot of love. And, you know, getting out here on the West Coast during the off season, like we say, the 15%ers that are checked in with here today, you know, some Cowboy fans, this is a lifestyle. We understand not all Cowboy fans are built different. You know, you're not built to go year round on this lifestyle. We understand that. So if you're a fan here that just loves the memes or the Cowboy content, thank you. If you're tuning in for the first time, leave me a comment. Let me know where you're watching from. But we're boots on ground to the 120 some odd supporters. Like I said, we're looking for 2 more, baby. Let me get to my goal to 150. I'm telling you, this Top Golf exclusive event, baby. Nobody else has got events going on in Vegas, baby. And you're going to love these 2 special guests that I'm going to announce, because I got some star-studded folks as these last-minute confirmations come in on folks that are going to be at that event. So hit that green badge right over there if you know where it's at. As we talk about Star Status Cowboys Connection here, showing major love. Part of the big thing here is to unify all the Cowboy fans on the West Coast. I'm excited because with this expansion from the East Coast with Star Status, that's going to help strengthen the ranks. I know we've got some great relationships built. Shout out to my girl, Inez Kim Murray out there with DCBU, Dallas Cowboys United in New Jersey. You know, she gave me that vest. Y'all look for that vest. I'm going to have that vest on this weekend out there at Bakersfield, baby. Seeing all my Cowboy cousins, as you can see right there. I'm going to have my Cowboy cousins T-shirts. I'm going to have that work out there, baby. So stay tuned. I'm going to share more about that with you tomorrow. I got 100 shirts in my trunk right now, baby. I'm going to share that with you tomorrow, how you can get your hands on these white exclusive Cowboy cousins T-shirts. If you're there and your boots on ground at the event, you're going to get a discount. Normally they're going for $30, but I'm going to share this for more on you. I got some good quality T-shirts from a great source down here. So thank you, Dr. M, for the plug out there from the Hub City in Compton. We got some shirts while we're here. We're going to have them out there in Bakersfield. So thank you to all the Cowboy cousins. If you're out there and you're a Green Bay supporter, baby, you're going to get the discount. So come up here and see me. I got all sizes from, you know, large to, from medium all the way up to 3X. So come out there and get your T-shirts, baby. As you can see, we got the merch up in the background, help support the boots on ground as we get around. It's great news. So why did I really come down here? Why did I want to check in with them folks? Why is this important? More beyond One Star One Family's event on Saturday as we go to Bakersfield, right? Well, if you're a Cowboys fan and you stay tuned in, you know you've heard the news around May. The schedule is going to come out. And for all my 15%ers, I want to make sure your ears are open, baby. Make sure your eyes are open. You see this and you can hear this. Your ears are open, because when that schedule comes out, there's 2 very important games that I've been talking about here that I've been trying to go all money in, so to speak. RIP Nipsey Hussle. As we go all money in here on the West Coast, baby, that the opening game Thursday Night Football on Amazon, especially now that we got all of the speaking heads worked out and all their contracts, right? That Thursday Night Football was going to be LAX. It's going to be Cowboys versus the Rams at SoFi. Amazon Prime, you got to have it exclusively this year to watch Thursday Night Football. You got to listen to me. Nobody's streaming the games no more except for Dofu Sports app. So if you ain't got that, go over there and get Dofu Sports app. That's where, shout out to my man Mike Rock that supports the content up there in Pacific Northwest. Mike Rock turned us on to the Dofu Sports app. So you got to have Amazon Prime exclusively to watch Thursday Night Football. So I'm going all money in saying that, you know, the Cowboys are going to come visit LAX opening night, just like we did with the Buccaneers on the East Coast when we opened up last season, right? And then, you know, we also got the other team that played in the Super Bowl too. While a lot of folks are really saying on Instagram, we got a weak schedule. Well, let me ask you this. How do we got such a weak schedule when we got both teams that went to the Super Bowl? So I think it would be a good measuring stick, especially since these salary cap boys want to show us their strategy, that we open up against the Rams who won the Super Bowl and measure out where we're at. And then we come back to home opener. Shout out to Lot 10, all the representatives, all my hard hitters. We're going to have some special guests at the Vegas event from the hard hitters. Stay tuned. I'm going to announce that. I'm excited about that too as well. But we're going to be live at the home opener. I'm saying it's going to be the Cincinnati Bengals for the home opener after that Thursday night. So in May, the schedule is going to come out. Why is this really important? Well, because folks like Star Status Cowboys Connection, the hard hitters, One Star One Family, SCDCFC, shout out to Louis. You know what I mean? Louis Garcia, the oldest fan club out there, the OG in the game, SCDCFC. I mean, if you didn't go to this last game, you're going to know the tailgate information is going to be critical. As we had the president from SCDCFC on here, and we told you about the tailgate information going into last takeover at SoFi, which we clearly did, and we won the game. So you can bank on it. The Cowboys are coming to the West Coast, baby. You know, I always say it all the time, the best coast. And so we're going to have more information that's going to come from these relationships up. So fans that are going to be flying in can touch down and go to a quality tailgate and connect with folks on social media. I told you that's our live proposition here, right? Yes, Wendy, Dofu, D-O-F-U, thank you. Let's get some more shout outs. So I know I've been rambling on. I wanted to make sure I got all of this information out to you. Shout out to my girl, Kelly Collins. I see she's tapping in. She has got BDG admin access. She's going to be live on the BDG page here. That's right. Live this weekend at the Collectors Showcase of America. We've had her on the show here twice. So thank you, Kelly, for checking in. She says it's going to be 60 degrees for the CSA show on Saturday. So all my Virginia fans that's tapping in here, y'all do me a favor, especially if you got a green badge, share this information, especially on a 15 percenters timeline, baby. We know not everybody is built different, but share it on a 15 percenters timeline. We know everybody's not going to support here, but like I said, help me get to my goal. 2 more supporters. Shout out to the ladies as we're on the 31st of the month here. It's been March, been Women's History Month. Shout out to my girl, Kelly Collins. 2 more supporters. Hit that green badge right there. And then we're going to give that away to the ladies. So shout out to Kelly. Appreciate you tuning in here on this West Coast edition as we connect you from East to West Coast. But Sarah's giving some schedule feedback. She says, the schedule looks rough to me. Well, you know, we can bring it up. I can show you better than I can tell you, right? If you're just watching for the first time, do me a favor, tap in. Let me know we are live, boots on ground here. Thank you to the 120 some odd supporters who literally keep the lights on here for us as we move around the country. That's right. We went from Seattle to LAX in 18 hours, baby. All my supporters got to see the exclusive behind-the-scenes content. I wasn't posting anywhere else. That's another reason why you want to sign up, baby. There's 4 reasons. Exclusive content and getting in the gym like we're doing here today. We get into the gym during the off season. We stay tuned in and we share information with folks that can connect at live events like what we're talking about for this home opener, right? So here we go, right? We got the schedule up. If you guys can see, these are the opponents, the home and the away opponents. As you can see, you know, we got 1 home, 1 away game with all our division opponents. Everybody knows I don't preach to the choir on that. But if you look at the away games there, You know, we got Green Bay up in the tundra. We got Jacksonville out there on the East Coast. Minnesota up there. Tennessee down in Tennessee, and the Rams are away right there. So I'm going all money in. I'm saying the Rams are going to be at the home opener. So that's why you want to tune in here, especially if you're a fan that plans to go to the Dallas Cowboys at SoFi Stadium, taking on the Super Bowl champion Los Angeles Rams. You know, Thursday Night Football opening up. You want to be able to connect at a quality event and a tailgate. And I'm telling you, from star status to the hard hitters, to SCDC, SD, to One Star One Family, there's going to be a bunch of events happening all week for that. But I guarantee you there's going to be one big event everybody's not going to want to miss. And we're going to make sure we got that set up for you here. So make sure you scroll up to our events here and check out all the information for Vegas. So if you're a fan here tuning in that's going to Vegas, scroll to the top, check out the event section. We got a bunch of info for how to hook up. Shout out to all the supporters that have confirmed that they're going to be at the Top Golf Vegas event. Like I said, help me get to my goal of 150 supporters. That is one of 2 events here at the Built Different group you're not going to want to miss. The second one is what I've been talking about, the home opener, which once the May schedule comes out, we're going to learn about. So we've been tapping in here. I wanted to show some major love to Cowboy Kev, the president over there. Shout out to all them guys, all the brothers that showed up, my bro stars over there that showed up from Star Status, showed love. They fed me. They made sure I had something cold to drink. You know what I mean? They showed love. We talked about the status of the Cowboys. We talked about the, just the keep it football motto. That's, keeping everything as the glue here together in LA. I truly love the stuff that's going on behind the scenes. A lot of folks are not aware about, but shout out to Cowboys Kev over there with Star Status, Cowboys Connection. They got big news. Like I said, stand by. We'll put it out here too as well on Monday. I believe he said on their expansion with the East Coast. You're going to want to stay tuned because shortly, if not thereafter, we're going to have Kev here on the live with us, sharing that information so everybody can get it. So if you're a Star Status member here, make sure turn on your notifications. Shout out to the press. He is a green badge supporter. He's always supported the content. And like I said, as you can see this photo of him and I down here since 2018, that was when he gave me the Historian Award. And that is for the story that we shared there about the Backyard Boys, how they went from a backyard to stadiums. And that's what we're talking about here, as they went from backyard to the LAX Stadium. And you're going to get that event information about the tailgate exclusively here at Built Different Group. Look at that. Kelly's chiming in, breaking information. Micah Parsons will be at the show in New Jersey. That's a CSA show, I believe. Right, Kelly? Give me a little bit more information on that. Says CSA is accessible for Cowboys Nation. There you go. DJ Kai is in here. I can't see him. Where's he at? Shout out to my man, Sam Harris, baby. Watch for the hook. That's an admin right there since 2016. You know what I mean? My man knows how to fish, baby. I've been watching you on Instagram, man. You've been doing a lot of great work over there, bro. Love your story mode, man. You've been doing great, Sam. But can't wait to connect with you too there as well. Home opener, Lot 10. And shout out to my other family, my extended family. You know what I mean? My big supporter here, my cousin Val, Big Val, who makes the cowboy hats, the hat plug, right? You know what I mean? Shout out to Cowboys Life family right there at Lot 11. I can't wait to link up with them too at the home opener as well. As my girl Sarah chimes in, she said, home opener going to be lit. You right about that. I cannot wait. So you want to tune in here, turn on your notifications. We're going to have a show for the draft. A show for the schedule release. So once the schedule's released, we're going to have a show here too as well. We got a lot of events coming up. Shout out to my man, Bobby Cannabis Cowboy. We're going to be boots on ground here in Colorado. That's right, baby. We're not fucking around. Thank you to the 120 some odd supporters that help keep the lights on here while we on the road, baby. Without y'all, this wouldn't be possible. And I appreciate y'all tuning in here with me on this West Coast edition today and learning more about Star Status, Cowboys Connection, and how we're connected boots on ground down here on this West Coast, baby. We're getting the West Coast unified. We got East Coast information coming out here on Monday exclusively. And this has been a Star Status update, baby, with your baby boy. You know what I mean? Shout out to everybody on the West Coast, especially all those West Coast Cowboy fans. We're doing it big. Man, training camp West Coast, Star Status, hitters, SCDC, FC Bakersfield is going down. One Star One Family this Saturday. I'm super excited. Stay tuned. I'm going to be telling you how you can get those Cowboy Cousin shirts as you can see them in the back. And if you're a supporter of the content and you're going to be boots on ground out there in Bakersfield, I got it for the low. So y'all make sure turn on your notifications. And appreciate y'all tuning in here today. We've been live from the West Coast, baby. You know the best coast. And we'll see y'all on the next episode of Boots on Ground tomorrow, live with BG. We'll see y'all then.